And we're back. This is Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Spiker, Antelope Valley florist, co-host Aaron Goldstein, Goldstein Digital. Hi, Aaron.
Hey.
Hey, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
1 year on the air.
1 year on the air and many more to come.
Who's our next guest today?
Our next guest today is Ruben Arias. He's a chamber member for the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce.
Hey, Ruben.
How you guys doing?
Well, we're doing great.
Congratulations and happy anniversary to both of you. I guess I should throw that in, right?
It sounds very current and topical. Thank you.
All right.
So I met you at a Chamber of Commerce event, and I've been around forever, and you were kind of like the new guy.
I was actually pretty shy at the time. Well, I'm still a little shy, a little timid when it comes to some functions like that. But I think that you made it easy, to talk to people and to kind of come on board. Especially when you presented, I remember the AV Nice.
Yeah.
That's how I remember you. Took a video of us right outside the chamber office. At the time, I think there was a parade going on at the time.
Right.
So we did that, and I have yet to see that video, by the way.
We might have to research that one. That was during the fair parade.
Yeah, it was during one of the fairs. I think it was the one for.
Leroy Halley was out front with a cowboy hat on.
I believe so.
Okay, I will need to make myself a note and dig that one up.
So it was about 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we've been shooting videos for about 5 years. AV Nice video was an idea. Conversation, to improve the conversation. Like today, we're going to have a conversation about what a great place this is to live and the value you found in joining the Chamber of Commerce.
That's true. And I moved out here since, back in 1992, actually. I wanted to make sure that I raised my family in a more secluded area from LA, and
Right.
so I moved out here, and I've been out here ever since.
So some of those years, were you commuting back into the city?
I was.
Oh, wow.
I did commutes I worked at Jack in the Box for some time, and I did a commute out there for quite a while. Then I worked for a different company, a different Mexican restaurant concept, and that was a commute all the way around. There was no way around that one. There was nothing around here.
I mean, we really feel for those road warriors, you got your family back at the house and you're on the road and in the car all by yourself most of the time, and sometimes it's only an hour, sometimes it's more, and there's weather.
Right. Sometimes it is a tough commute, but I think that, over the years you kind of get used to it, but it's not something that you want to do the rest of your life. I mean, you still want to come back home and be able to spend some quality time with the family and the kids. And sometimes that was a little difficult, because of my situation, going down, down below. But I think that all of that has changed quite a bit, and I'm hoping that now I can stay local and continue to be a source of resource for the community as well.
You have a lot to offer, and that was something I wanted to talk to you about. Was which is more important, work or family?
Well, I mean, in my life, family I think is the most important thing.
Yeah.
I think work is always going to be secondary. I mean, jobs you can switch around. You can switch careers back and forth. That's what I've been trying to do in the last few months. So it's been pretty nice for me, I guess, in the sense that I've gained a lot of the time that I missed out throughout the years. And I'm recouping all of that and, trying to finish out my school. And, I even took real estate classes because that's something that I want to actually get myself into. And so I can help out people out here and, continue to grow this valley. And hopefully if I offer, my services to people that know me already, we'll continue to grow out here.
Boom, boom. So when I met you, you were employed by a national group,
Yeah.
big company, and you joined the Chamber of Commerce.
Through them, I joined the chamber. I got an opportunity to represent basically the whole district at the time.
Yeah.
And to me, I mean, when I did my Jack in the Box years, I used to do a lot of the stuff like that for within the community. So to me, this was kind of like an easy thing to do. And
Even though you were shy.
Even though I was shy. Shy in the Antelope Valley, I guess, but not, once once people get used to me, or once I get used to them, then, it's just breaking down that ice, I guess, is the beginning. But after that, I think everything is, a lot more easier for me to adjust to.
And then the Chamber put you in a blue coat and called you an ambassador, so you're right out front there.
Yep, they sure did. And I love being part of the Chamber just because we're out there, promoting communities, promoting the businesses within the community, which is awesome. Gives them a chance to be also a part of the chamber. I think it's, being in the chamber alone, I think it's just such a powerful tool out here in the AV, just because, you get to network with other businesses. There's mixers that you can do. There's the fairs, the Christmas, and then the, the other fair that we do in August. What's
Yeah,
it?
well, we have the flea market.
Yes, the flea market, and then we do the flea market. And I've been part of the flea market now for 3 or 4 years, I think. And I'm there first thing in the morning.
Whew.
Not like Anna. I guess she gets there at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I don't
but,
think Anna goes home.
Yeah, I don't think she goes home.
I think she just has that blue tape in the back of the car, and she shows up at midnight and starts putting tape down.
I think she's got a trailer out there.
But that's a labor of love, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's commitment. That's serious commitment. To all the volunteer work that she does.
People
Which is
don't
awesome.
always get how important volunteerism is. I think we do a lot of that here in the Antelope Valley.
Yeah, I know that. There's a lot of stuff that's always happening, and many of our businesses don't know about that. And I think that the more businesses know about these, the more they can get, involved within the community and help out all those people that are in need. We have a lot of that out here, I think.
You would go to the Chamber of Commerce events and you'd network with other people. Do you have an example of how business happened because of somebody you met, or you're able to help somebody or coach them or mentor them? Or
Well, I think that one of the things that we do through the chamber is, we get signed, different people that join the commerce.
Mhm.
So part of our job is basically to go out there and talk to them and, give them, some of the benefits of joining the Chamber of Commerce. What are some of the things that they can do to, be pretty much, known throughout the community. And I think that I had a chance to do that, not too many with so many businesses, but I got to meet a lot of the other business owners. One person I can tell you that I gave work to is Ventura Graphics with George. I feel that the relationship that me and him built throughout this last year has been pretty good. And so anytime I think of some print work that needs to be done, first person that I think comes to mind is George, and his business.
he is really out there, isn't he?
He is. I mean, I don't know how he does it, but he's out everywhere.
We saw him at breakfast this week.
Yeah, I think he's part of all the 3, or I don't know how many chambers we have out here.
There might be 5
4
or
or
6.
5.
Yeah,
Right,
4,
so-
5, 6.
So I think he's part of all of them, because he's got his foot. I know he's Acton, Palmdale.
He's president of the Acton
Acton,
Chamber
right?
this year.
Yeah,
Acton Agua Dulce,
yeah. So
almost
he's
Santa Clarita.
this guy should run for president, I think.
Well, yeah, he's young, he might do that. And people ask me, which chamber should I belong to, which chamber should I go to? Well, it's kind of nice to, if you join, then to show up, to go to some of the events. And, it depends on your time. You can't always belong to all of them and be expected to go to everything, but, you got to take care of your job and your life and your family.
Yeah, very
So
true.
but if you join, then it's kind of nice to show up and work the events a little bit.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you like about the Antelope Valley?
Well, first of all, I think that to me, and bringing my kids, raising my family here was kind of like the most important thing. I've seen my kids, like right now, my son actually, he joined the SOAR program.
Mm.
He's barely a 9th grader, and the level of work and homework that he gets and the commitment that he's got for that program,
Yeah.
it just amazes me. And I know that he's gonna do great things, and I think that for me, making the decision to be out here and providing that level of support for him is gonna continue to help him be a better person, for this community and for whatever he wants to do in life, and I think that to me is powerful. I'm making sure that my kids have a stable, upbringing, so that they can have the little things in life that I never got when I was a kid.
I thought it was all about you and me.
No, it's my kids, my family.
Yeah, the conversation in the community, a safe place and a place where we nurture people.
Yeah, and I think that obviously having said that about my son, it's important to know that raising him out here in Palmdale, it's here in the Antelope Valley, because we go back and forth between Palmdale and Lancaster as far as our
Mhm.
commute, because that's where he goes to. He goes to ABC. Just the importance of having that security, of maybe like a neighborhood watch, stuff like that, where people are involved, because we also did that at the where we live. We're also involved in the neighborhood watch,
Mhm.
just to make sure that the kids that are out there playing, that they're safe, that anything that we look at that may not be normal, that gets reported, so that maybe somebody can take a look at it. It's just to keep everybody safe.
That's what neighbors are for, a set
Right.
of eyeballs. Even though some of your neighbors may be pulling out of the garage at 5 in the morning,
Yep.
you can wave out there, stand out there and wave and let people know that we're in this together, we're keeping an eye on each other.
Yep. And we do that all the time, so that's always good.
So the Chamber of Commerce is big businesses and small businesses. I have a flower shop, which I consider a mom and a pop. And what's the future of small business versus somebody like Costco who just does it all?
Well, I honestly think that small businesses should be the way to go, just because it gives everybody an opportunity, to be something and be someone within the community, or the place that they live in. Feel that Palmdale, Lancaster continues to grow. I know that there's not a lot of growth happening too much on the east side, but I would like to see that eventually happen, just like the west side is going out. And same thing with Lancaster, continue to see more areas developing. And, right now as elections are coming up, some of the candidates are asking for votes, and a lot of them are focusing on, trying to develop the cities, which is something that, I would go for.
Yeah, we need to develop cities, which is the purpose of local representation.
Correct.
The whole valley's important. That's why we try to just see it as a region instead of cities, that they got to agree, they got to form a region, and a lot of the leadership comes from business.
Yeah, I think that a lot of the small businesses do have a lot of say-so within the community, and there's a lot of power in that. I do think there's a lot of power in that.
Your corporation said it was okay to join the Chamber of Commerce?
Yep.
Wow, especially if you'll do all the work.
Exactly, and that's what I've been doing, so.
Well, when I saw you and I found out who you were, I thought, that is so cool. A new person getting involved.
Yeah, it's been fun. Definitely, I think that the experiences that I gained from this, and the number of people that I met throughout the process, it's been definitely worthwhile.
Real estate. There's a lot of realtors, but there's always room for a good one, another good one.
There sure is, and I'm hoping to be that one.
Well, it's been wonderful talking with you. I appreciate you being a member of the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce and supporting the projects. Are you involved in that Young Entrepreneur Academy?
I am not, but maybe I should.
Well, I tell you, you're a sharp one, and you've got kids in that age category, so that's something Aaron and I have kind of toyed around with a little bit.
Oh, really?
So Ruben Arias, Chamber of Commerce member, thank you very much for being on the show today.
Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate that.
You bet.